Another skewer, cover the women's resistance. The ABC just ignores important developments like Keira Bell and Tavistock in the UK, or the spate of women's sports bills in state legislatures in the USA, or the City of Sydney kicking the Feminist Legal Clinic out of its premises, or the recent sacking of Karen Licignoli, who was CEO of Girl Guides Western Australia. She was CEO for a week until she raised issues about having boys sleeping in the same tent as girls. And she was out on her neck. The ABC has totally ignored that entire issue. The ABC decides for itself what's newsworthy and what isn't. Newsworthiness not really in the code of practice, so it's not a matter that's even open to complaint from the public. They do have a kind of a complaints process where you can complain about factual accuracy, impartiality, and balance, but newsworthiness is not part of that. Now, another one of the skewers, don't leave it to Murdoch to blow the whistle. Again, this goes to the ABC just ignoring the whole thing. Bernard Lane at the Murdoch newspaper, The Australian, has taken gender ideology on a bit, and so have commentators at Murdoch's Sky News. It's as though the ABC is saying to the Australian public, look, if you're interested in this rubbish, go watch Peter Credlin on Sky News. It's not on. These are important social and political issues, and the ABC should be covering them with quality journalism. And this one, no child is born in the wrong body. Now, the pic here is of Michelle Telfer, who is the head of the gender service at the Royal Children's Hospital, Melbourne. She is Australia's queen of the puberty blockers, and she is an absolute golden girl at the ABC. It's amazing, it's ridiculous, it's even a bit weird. She's been the star of 3 ABC broadcasts, one on the current affairs program Four Corners in 2014, another on the human interest program Australian Story in May last year, and the third a segment of Media Watch in September last year. And just as an aside, Posy Parker has a very funny send-up of the Australian Story program online, with extra hilarity from Posy's attempt at an Australian accent. Inspired by this first action of ours, we planned another for July, still talking 2021 here, but we had to cancel because of COVID. Our second action was eventually held on the 30th of October last year, and we got our act together a bit more. We prepared a leaflet. Oops, wrong leaflet. Here we are. This is the leaflet in which we presented ourselves as left-leaning feminist women and outlined a lot of our concerns. More of our concerns. Because we couldn't fit everything we wanted to say in the leaflet, we also set up a website with more information and analysis and with a QR code. I thought that was very, very up to date, very, 21st century. Can you see the QR code? Where did I get the QR? There it is, the QR code. We're on the leaflet to direct people to the website. On the website, we highlight that we do support our ABC as a publicly funded broadcaster and support adequate funding for the ABC. Now, that's because we're keen to differentiate ourselves from right-wingers who are forever calling for the ABC to be privatised or defunded. And we also, I'm talking about the lead up to the action on the 30th of October, we also set up a Twitter account with the first tweet happening on the day of our action. Through total serendipity, our October action coincided with Reasons to Riot's Day, where Reasons to Riot calls on feminists all around the world to chalk our concerns and our demands. So we chalked too, and you can see that we partly adopted a hopscotch sort of a format, and we even played hopscotch. We also did actions on the 30th of October at both entrances to Sydney's ABC offices, front and back.